best questions, Jerry.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure. Well, Cam, what have you seen from this team in the last several months that makes you think that you guys can really compete in the ACC?
We have a real tough team, a lot of older guys, a real hard-nosed team, and I feel like that translates, especially later in the season.
What do you mean by hard-nosed?
I think our guards were our leading rebounders last game, so that's something you rarely see. And obviously I got to step it up, but that's just something you rarely see, so it shows you the toughness we have.
You told us at at halftime of the preseason game, Jason Capel said, "Hey, we need you to get into your thing," and that helps you figure out just play your game in the second half.
Right.
Did you feel like you had to make similar adjustments in this game, or was a lot of that rust knocked away for the opener?
I felt like I had similar rust just coming back in front of the crowd. Obviously, you want to play good.
Yeah.
There's not really pressure, but obviously you want to perform. So just relaxing and playing my game and not getting too caught up in everything. So it's definitely an adjustment.
We've talked a lot about your offensive role on this team, but defensively, what do you do what is your role defensively, I guess?
I have to anchor the defense, obviously, in the back line of everything. I see everything, so I have to talk to people. Coach Cable's been on me about talking more and talking people through their actions and stuff like that. So that's really what I got to be, the anchor.
And then offensively, do you and Guillermo play off each other a lot? Since he's a pretty skilled guy, do you guys have the ability to kind of play with each other?
Yeah, for sure, because he plays the four, so they'll switch a lot with him, so we can have a lot of high-low actions. He's a good passer, I can pass too, so we complement each other well.
What's he like as far as a teammate? He's a unique guy, 7 foot, as lanky as he is, but as lengthy as he is. Seems like he, with his ability to shoot, that's got to give you new ideas of as far as things that you can do together that could be a unique challenge for other teams to face.
It's interesting because you don't see people that tall that can shoot and put the ball on the floor, so it's just easy to play off him, really. I love him as a teammate. He's a great guy, but I just like being able to play off of him. He can do a lot of things on the court, so it's just fun to play with.
Are you locked in as a 5, or can you move around a little bit? Can you move around a little bit?
I can move around. He played me with Pop for a couple minutes this past game, and as I get more comfortable, I can definitely do that.
Pop was the 5 then?
Yes, sir.
4?
We were told that by Guillermo just a little bit ago that Papa has trash talk for literally everybody. His beef with everybody on the team. What's that like?
Every time he scores in practice, he got something to say. He's gonna bump you, but I love it. He brings the competitiveness to every practice. It's not a day I can come in and just coast it, especially when he's on the court. So I love it.
What's Guillermo like as a leader? I mean, a guy who's been around here for a few years.
I love him as a leader. He's a Spanish dude. Him and his brother. You can't understand him some of the times, but he's a great leader. A lot of energy always, and I love him.
He told us how there's times he gives the break it down speech, and you come up to him afterwards like, "Hey, English, please."
Yeah, he got mad at me last pregame.
What's that like though? Like when he's in the moment, are you still? I'm feeling your energy, but I don't know what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm feeding off his energy more than his words. Like he was giving us the pep talk for the bigs after we warmed up, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm into it. And then afterwards, I was like, yeah, let's try to put that in English next time. I didn't know what he was talking about, but I love the energy. It was there.
What was it like seeing Ish and Jalen have the game they did to start out the season? Seems like they're where they need to be going forward for you guys.
You love to see it, especially this early. Sometimes it takes guys a couple of games to get in their rhythm, but they started off hot, so you just love to see it, especially as leaders of our team.
What have you seen from Murray State so far?
Older team, physical team. Definitely got to bring our hard hats for tomorrow. It's not just going to be a walkthrough game because they're mid-major, whichever major they are. It's going to be a tough game.
You mentioned rebounding. Coach Cape also talked to us about it. What do you got to do to be a better rebounder next time?
Just seeing the ball more. I'm too locked in on my man sometimes, so I don't see the shot go up, and then I'm just locked in. So if I see the ball more, I can maneuver and get to where I need to be, and I'll get more rebounds.
What was it like to finally be on the court with you guys, playing against another team in a game that really mattered, I guess, back on Monday? What was it like?
I loved it. The energy was great. The zoo was great. I just love the atmosphere here.
You feel like you're able to develop more of your moves in the post now that that's something that you're focusing on more here versus Florida State?
Yeah, for sure. I have more patience now. It's not as sped up. Everything's slowing down because I have more opportunities. Like maybe at Florida State, I'll get one opportunity every couple of games, but now it's 2, 3, 4, 5 times a game. I'm catching their post, so it's just going through my moves, going through my progressions, get more comfortable.
Is that something that you call for, like, hey Ish, hey Jalen, I got this guy, or you don't have to even say something? They're like, hey, we're getting it too.
Yeah, sometimes I don't even have to say it. If I have a matchup I want, obviously I'll go to him like, yeah, I don't think he can guard me. But sometimes they tell me like, hey, I don't think he can guard you. Let's go to your play now. So,
what does it say about like a young guy like Jalen to be able to pick up on things like that the way that he does so quickly?
I forget how young he is sometimes. He plays like a vet, like the way he thinks through the game. He helps me a lot because he sees things from a big's perspective and helps me through. And it's like he's a sophomore, 6'2" guard that's helping me do things that big should be doing. So it's just great.
Coach Cable, when we first talked to him this season, he said that you didn't play a whole ton of minutes, like it was maybe 22 minutes a
Right.
game at Florida State. Now you're gonna have to expect a bigger workload. How do you feel like your body and your conditioning is standing up to that task?
I feel like as the games go on, I'll get in basketball shape. Obviously, you can practice all you want, but once you get in the game, it's a different level of conditioning. So it'll take me a few games to get ready to play 30-something minutes, but I think I'll be ready.
Was there extra stuff that you did during the off season to kind of get your body and mind right for that increased workload?
Since I got here in May, I've been working out with T.O., so that gets your body and mind right for, I feel like, anything.
So we saw in previous years how T.O. he works with Guillermo and the guy who was here last year, Fetty. He would use like a football practice shield and like battering random. Does he do that to you at all, or
Every day.
okay?
Every day.
What's that like getting strong with him like just whacking that against you like?
Honestly, I hated it when I first got here. I thought it was unnecessary, but now that I've actually started playing other people, I feel like it's helped a lot. Like you just get used to the physicality of the game, get used to being hit. Like contact doesn't affect you as much, so it's really helped.
I guess when you look at physicality, I mean, I feel like Damien's that guy that shows a lot of physicality as a guard.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
what have you seen from him so far that you like?
Swiss Army knife. He can really do everything. I think he gives us a different aspect to the game. He can switch 1 through 4. He can really guard. You can't put a little guard on him. He's just gonna post him up. You can't put a bigger dude on him. He's too quick. So I feel like he can really do everything. He expands our offense.
All right, cool.